Hey Gemini, it's Meg with Padmes, and I'm doing your Love Sitch spread for March. And this is for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. And we're going to look at your love situation. We're going to look at your energy around the situation, your person's energy around it, your energy together, the energy that you don't see coming, possible outcome, and we'll get some advice. And we'll do some clarifying here. So we're calling in our angels and guides, the highest vibrations of love and light. I don't want to talk to anyone else. All right, Gemini, what's your damage? We've got the moon reversed, 5 of Pentacles, Ace of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords, and the 7 of Cups reversed. So this 5 of Pentacles, I feel like some kind of, wow, I want to say some kind of shady business was illuminated and somebody felt like they were left out in the cold, or what I feel like was somebody feels lied to. Somebody feels left out. They were left out of something, but they found out about it. And this is about planting a new seed, starting over. I feel like even starting in a new place or starting down a new path. And this is about getting very clear with your intentions and clear with your focus, taking out all of the other options and making a decision, deciding on this one particular person, one particular place, one particular adventure kind of thing. So I'm going to go ahead and clarify that. You know what? This is the one that's lighting up. Okay, so let's clarify this moon. Somebody found out something that it's like one of those things where it wasn't necessarily a lie, but it just was like information that wasn't disclosed. And then somebody felt hurt by that. Yeah, it seems like somebody found out based on other people talking about it. It was kind of an accidental finding out of something. And here's like planting that seed. Well, why don't we do that? Why don't we go there? Why don't we do that? Something like that. Tell me about that. Yeah, the story isn't over. Like, let's make new memories, or let's make new memories. We're not going to this one place because you went there with someone else. Well, why don't we go there and make our new memories there? Something like that. And just being really clear with what's going on right now, right? This has to do with somebody else. It has to do with an outside person or a past relationship or something like that, and avoiding certain places because it's just somewhere you went with someone else. This can be your energy, or this can be the person that you're dealing with or you're thinking about. And yeah, this is about making new romantic memories and being focused on the two of you instead of staying away from certain places. Let's take a look at your energy, Gemini, and you're like the 2 of Swords. Let's make this decision. The 7 of Swords reversed. Let's leave this sneaky monkey business in the past, or whatever wasn't being said, whatever was omitted. Let's leave it in the past. Yeah, here's even the Death card with his Sith. He's like, let's cut our losses. And here's the 4 of Wands. This even could be like somebody, like a past husband or wife. It could be a past partner, a past spouse. And your energy is like, let's leave this behind. Let's dead this. Let's create our own situation. Let's look at your person's energy. Here's the 8 of Cups. Your person's energy is like, yeah, let's move on. Let's move forward. Let's move away from this. They're like emotionally ready to release that and not talk about it anymore even. Like, just not even give it the time of day. It's like, why are we even giving this energy. This doesn't even have to do with us anymore. We can control our own stratosphere. We can control our own story, our own narrative. And here's the Four of Swords reversed. This is about being action oriented. It's interesting because you've got the Four of Wands reversed over here, Four of Swords reversed over here. We can be action oriented about this and create our new thing. This doesn't have to be a sad thing or, oh, this was our place, something like that. It doesn't have to be like that. So that's interesting. It really feels like you guys are on the same page and you're planting new seeds together. And I'm even hearing somebody saying like walking the boardwalk together, walking the line together, walking the path together. It feels really good, Jem. Let's take a look at the energy that, that the two of you share. You're like, hells yeah. We are storming the castle with the truth. We are creating our new escapades. And here's the Two of Pentacles. This is about going back and forth. This is about juggling. And I'm going to do some clarifying with that one. Here's the Two of Cups reversed. I feel like this has to do with being on the same page, leaving the past relationships behind. Here's the Wheel of Fortune reversed. This also tried to come out earlier, so here it is showing up. And it's like, there's divine timing. There's divine timing at play. And we can stay in the past or we can move toward the future. That is totally what it feels like. Here's the Six of Wands reversed. This is about kind of pushing somebody off their pedestal. And what that makes me feel like is it's almost like there was a rule, like maybe between these past relationships where this is my place, so you can't come here kind of thing. And now you're in this new relationship and it's like, you know what? No, we're going to come here because this is what we want to do. And we do what we want kind of thing. Let's go ahead and clarify that though. It's like, it doesn't really seem like it's going to be a problem, to tell you the truth. It feels like I get this feeling from your person now that you're thinking of. We control our own destiny. We are ruling our own show here. I get their feeling about it. It's like giving somebody, a past person, more power than, it's not that they like more power than they deserve. It's like, it's not that they don't deserve it. It's just more like it's being kept like more powerful than it actually is. Like, I don't even feel like that person cares. If it's more of a sentimental thing, I feel like both of you are ready to change that and just make it your own instead. The Knight of Swords with the Sun card here. And this is also the Ace of Pentacles, and you got the Ace of Pentacles up here. This is like a brand new start, fresh start, seeing this in a completely new way, planting a seed and nurturing the seed in a different way. I like it. And here's this Two of Pentacles. And this is about going back and forth. It is about juggling. It's about living in one world, having one foot in one world, another foot in another world. And this is like, I don't want to say it's in your mind because it's not in your mind. This isn't a swords card. This is in your psyche though. It's in your subconscious. It's in your dreams. It's like having to work on something, not just in your mindset, but in your field, in your energy. I can even see you like bubbling yourself or having some smudge or something, smudging yourself before you go to this place, just so that you're in different energy, so you don't click in with the old energy that was there. This is about ending that old tie. And here you go. Here's the smudge. Here's the fire. Here's the hearth. And this would be the Five of Pentacles, which you have up here too. It's like, let's let this go. Let's cut this off, this energy from the past. The Wheel of Fortune. Let's let that go. Let's create our new foundation. I just keep getting that message over and over. Okay, so the Six of Wands, giving like, let's push this person or that memory off its pedestal and put it in a place where it needs to be. I feel like it's more sentimental. I even feel like this might be someone who somebody lost rather than divorced. It's like they lost this person, but it could be a sentimental thing. And even so, it's still somehow in new energy that you can go and celebrate this place in a new way. Let's take a look at a possible outcome for this month around this situation. I really feel like you and your person are both able to move through this and talk about this and do what it is that you need to do. I feel like you're both ready to do it. I don't feel like anybody's really dealing with issues about not being able to move on or move forward. Here's the Tower. Here's huge change. So this is huge change as a possible outcome for this month. Here's the Queen of Wands. Somebody really setting space, organizing space so that they can channel new energy in. Okay, let's figure out what this is, because here's the Ten of Wands. So this is talking about burden. I'm hearing past burden. And here's the Ace of Wands. This is about making it your own. This is about planting that seed of excitement about the change. And here's justice, karmic injustice. So yeah, let's take a look at that. What's going on? So this month, we're talking about the change, talking about the burdens of the agreements that were made and why this wasn't talked about initially, how this can change. Look at all of these wands. It's like new energy, new channeling in different directions, complete change. What is this injustice? What's going on? Yeah, the injustice is talking about, I'm not getting a feeling of somebody feeling guilty, but there's some kind of injustice about doing something new. What is that about? Wow, check that out. So here's the Kipper deck. I just wanted to see what was on the bottom here. And here's a child. And now also, this is the card about the child too. So this, who is being affected by this, might be a child. Could be an inner child, but it actually could be a child who is more sentimental about this situation than the two people that are in this situation together. Wow. Let's look at this Tower. Yeah, this Tower. Talk about, this is like riding into a new place, a new adventure. This is creating new wishes and new dreams. What's this Queen of Wands? This Queen of Wands is taking charge, and she's just like, this is our energy. We can have love here. This Ten of Wands. The Ten of Wands is looking toward the future, looking out toward the future, recognizing what you do now affects your energy in the future. And the Ace of Wands. The Ace of Wands, it's like, oh, this is interesting. It's like there has been this seed that's been ignored for a long time. And now there's some kind of call to action around that. Let me just ask for some advice. I want to ask for some advice around what's going on with this child and this child being affected, inner child or actual child being affected by this change. Here's the Knight of Cups. Some child is talking about not pursuing this love, not pursuing this situation. And there's conflict around it. And I feel like it has to do with children. And here's the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is like, he's the in-love king. This is the masculine energy of this in-love energy. It's like the daddy. It's like this daddy energy that comes in and is like, okay, look here. I know this. It's like having a sit down and talk about growing up and stuff like that. Whether this is an inner child and you're talking, your adult self is talking to your child self, or whether this person is coming in as, you know, a strong, comforting, consoling, but parent energy. So not really wielding energy, somebody who makes the rules. Somebody comes in and says gently, this is what's going to happen. And it does look like that's going to happen. The change and the redirection of past agreements. And going off in this new direction. It feels like this rule has been followed for so long, and now all of a sudden it's changing, and everybody feels good about changing. Well, except for the child. So here is energy that you don't see coming this month, Gem. And here we have change and poverty. Somebody feels left out of the old way of doing things, distant horizons. This is about, it's kind of funny when I'm watching The Gilded Age, and it's like old money and new money. It's like old family and new family or something. I get that feeling here so much, but it's about things changing and inevitably changing. Here's despair. Someone is hurt by this. An occupation. It's like this is somebody working hard on something that they've worked hard on for a while. I feel like this is somebody talking about, it's kind of like talking about respecting someone. But it actually feels like respecting someone is keeping this thing in the closet or in the basement or a secret, and opening the shades and opening the curtains and bringing light in and healing energy into it is a new way of respecting them, or a new way of looking at the situation, a new way of healing the situation. This turns out to be more not about you and your person, but someone else, like a key person in your or your person's energy. Children, it could be more than one child, it could be two, but interesting energy here, like family, familial energy. This person doesn't have to be gone. This person could just be, this could be an ex-spouse. That's what it feels like. So I want to take a look at your romance angels and see what they want to say about this. Attraction. You attract romantic love by enjoying this moment fully. I feel like being all inclusive with this and bringing joy to this situation will turn these other people around at some point. They just have things that they need to deal with. It feels like you and your person aren't the ones who have so much to deal with. Let your friends help you. So getting as many people on board with this kind of celebration feels really good. This really even could be someone getting married, like a second marriage, or religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. This could even be celebrating some kind of relationship that was not traditional, and some kind of reconciliation. I feel like also it's a reconciliation about not just partnership, but people who have been estranged or family members who have been estranged. So this could be, yeah, I'm hearing wedding bells. Somebody's saying wedding bells. So it could be about something like that. Just take it as it resonates for you. And I want to take a look at your moonology. What do your angels and guides want to tell you, Gem? Conclusions are within reach. The energy is gaining momentum. And step out of your comfort zone. This is about the shift, the change, a new way of being, a new way of seeing, a new way of looking at things. Okay, Gemini, that's what I have for you. I'll be back soon with a full moon reading for you, and I will see you soon.